Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wheelersburg High School for tonight's OHSA Division III playoff matchup between the top-seeded Wheelersburg Pirates and the 17-seeded Ironton Fighting Lady Tigers. Tonight's expected to be a good one. How's it going, everyone? I will be your play-by-play commentator, Gavin Rice, joined here with Caleb Kazee for tonight's action. These two teams met earlier in the season. Early on, it was a pretty good game. Wheelersburg ended up pulling away at the end. They won that game, I believe, 51-31. It was a great performance by Wheelersburg. Leading them and scoring that game was McKenna Walker. She had 20 points, shot 7 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 from downtown. She's had her shooting struggles as of late. In her last couple games, she's not been as accurate as she's been from downtown all year, but shoot, and she'll definitely get back in that rhythm soon.
Yeah, so far she's been an amazing player in the paint, and, she does have those games where she is a shooter, and she is a shooting threat for, the opposing team. So definitely a player to watch and definitely a player to be careful around if you're on the other side.
Absolutely. And as far as on the season for the Lady Pirates, their go-to has been Elena Keeney. She's had a great season so far, averaging around 17 points per game, shooting up near 45% from three, 50% from the field, and up 74% from the free throw line. She's had a great year. Her senior season crossed the 1,000-point mark. But this is where it starts to count. Talking to Coach Sproudlin after it, he said, as far as championships, they're 1-0 on the season now. The goal is to go 2-0 tonight with tonight's sectional championship. But as far as record, it's like everyone's 0-0. You have no resume up to this point. Survive and advance, and that's how it is. That's how it will be tonight, and it's how it will be for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and as you said, at this point, records don't matter. It's all about how you play. There can always be an upset, and it doesn't matter how good of a season you had, really. As long as you made it here, now you have to perform and hold up to that record that you did have.
So let's look a little bit at what happened in the last game for the Ironton Lady Tigers. They played against the Minford Falcons in the first round, traveled to Minford, ended up winning that game. They won 48-40. As a team, they shot 17 of 40, 42% from the field, 6 of 20, 30% from three, 8 of 14 from the free throw line, good for 50%. They got out-rebounded by Minford. They had less turnovers, 14-21 that game. Like we said, 48 points on the game. Splitting that up, number 12, Kirsten Williams led them in scoring with 17 points. She hit 5 threes, 4 of those coming in the second quarter. It was a very impressive performance by her. It's expected that she's really good at spotting up on the perimeter and hitting huge shots when she needs to. Other players you can expect to have pretty big contributions. Tegan Carpenter is the point guard of this team. She kind of shares that role as well with number 3, Evan Williams. Both of them kind of have the ball handling aspect of the game on their shoulders. Chastity Seastool plays more in the post. She's the more of the post player for them, even though they don't really have a true post on the team. And like we said, Kirsten Williams and Isabel Morgan are expected to be the two pretty good shooters. I mean, Isabel Morgan had an off night last time they played. She shot 0-6 from 3. Wasn't really able to get it going, but she knocked down some crucial free throws at the end of that game to win it for them. And Minford's no slouch of a team. We saw them earlier this year, and they got some talent. They definitely beat a good Minford team.
Yeah, and you can definitely see a team that's pulling themselves together towards the end, and any team wants to win in the playoffs. Like, that's the whole point of their season, really, is to make it to this playoffs. So both teams are coming out here. They're going for this win. They don't care how good they did in this season. As long as they came here, now they just have to win.
Yeah, and it's a daunting task if you're Ironton. I mean, coming into this game, you're facing the number 1 team in all of Division III, ranked by the AP poll. They've been number 1 for the last 6 weeks, and they've proved it game after game, winning big game after big game. Last time out, they played against West, and they had 3 girls in double figures: Lexi Rucker, McKenna Walker, and McKenna Walker and or no, it was Maddie Whitaker, Lexi Rucker, and Elena Keeney. They all 3 played very well. But Wheelersburg's going to have to put 4 good quarters here tonight. They're expected to win tonight. It's just a question of they can come out and finish. They have had the talent all year. It's the question of whether or not they can finish it out. So it'll be interesting. Like we said, not the first time. Luckily, not the first time these 2 teams have met this season, met earlier in the year. So it's expected they've done their homework from the last time they met. Each team's going to come out with a game plan to really attack the weaknesses of their opponent. Just watching here in warm-ups, I mean, Elena Keeney's been having a good shoot around, as well as McKenna Walker. It seems like she's really starting to get it going. On the other end, you see, like we've been talking about, number 12, Kirsten Williams. You see, she's a very good shooter. She's coming off a big game. It's expected for her to have a big night tonight if they're going to want to be able to knock off Wheelersburg, which is no small task.
Amazing team so far this year. Extremely enjoyable to watch as well. And on top of that, these, really close games that they've had multiple times have just been such an enjoyable thing to watch. And to watch, these girls come together and play as a team, and, how good they are at coming together to play as a team, Yeah,
it looks like Wheelersburg's got some good energy as they come down the bench. We'll go ahead and cut over and turn it over to PA announcer Jason Smith as coming up both the national anthem and starting lineups for both teams. As far as for us, we'll be right back here on Burg Sports Network.
Now let's meet the players in tonight's contest. First, for the visiting Ironton Tigers.
Getting ready to get rocking and rolling here at Wheelersburg High School. It's going to be an exciting one. Wheelersburg coming out with their same five: Madison Whitaker, McKenna Walker, Elena Keeney, Lexi Rucker, and Macy Eaton. As far as for the Ironton Tigers, it's going to be Evan Williams, Tegan Carpenter, Chastity Cecil, Kirsten Williams, and Isabel Morgan. Height-wise, Wheelersburg actually outsizes the Ironton Tigers, which doesn't happen too often for them. Tallest player on the floor will be Elena Keeney, standing at 5'10". As we are underway, Lexi Rucker will win the tip, and here we go. Throwing it ahead. Ironton's going to come out in a 2-3 zone to defend the Wheelersburg Pirates. They went man-to-man their last time out against the Memphis Falcons. So switching it up, trying to slow down this potent Pirate offense. Giving it the other side. Keeney fakes the shot, continuing to reverse. Now inside to Eaton. Eaton working in the post. Kick back out to Keeney. Going to the other side. Whitaker lets it go from 3. Bang! Maddie Whitaker starts the playoffs off with a bang. And the Pirates are up 3-0. Back with it the other way is Morgan out on the perimeter. Isabel Morgan, that is. Handoff given to Carpenter. She'll reset it to Evan Williams. Williams over to Tegan Carpenter. Eaton up on the hedge. Kicks it out to Isabel Morgan. Morgan driving in. Shot up. It's going to come short. Heads out of bounds and goes the way of Wheelersburg. Looks like that ball just kind of slipped as she went through the lane.
Yeah, still early in the game, you know, just a small problem, small issue.
Early mistakes. It's going to be a diamond look for the Tigers pressing, looking like they might want to get the trap here. Switch to the other side, back to Keeney. Back in the 2-3 zone now are the Tigers. Pirates will set up a set play. They'll stack it on the left side. Keeney coming through. Running off a couple screens now, looking to the other side. Keeney with it. Bringing it back up top into the corner to Walker. Now they give it to Whitaker up top. She'll reset it. Wide open for threes, McKenna Walker. No good. Off the side of the rim. Rebound, Tegan Carpenter. And the Tigers have numbers. Coming the other way with it is Evan Williams up for the layup, and she puts it in. Ironton answers the first basket by Wheelersburg, forcing a missed shot and getting an easy layup on the other end. Bringing it across is Whitaker. Now finds Keeney. Drop off. Nice pass from McKenna Walker. And Eaton can't finish. Rebound by Evan Williams. Isabel Morgan back the other way. Caught by Evan Williams. She'll pull it out and reset it. Evan Williams with screen set up top by Cecil. Now Williams getting in again. Another open layup for Evan Williams, and she finishes it. And Ironton moves ahead 4-3 here early. Whitaker with swing over to Keeney. Now Whitaker with it. Works it up top. Trying to find an entry now. Looking for something. Now Keeney gets it to the other side. With it is Rucker. Switches the court over to Whitaker. Whitaker back with it. Bringing it over. Isabel Morgan guarding. Switching it to the other side is Whitaker now. Gives it up to Keeney. Keeney drops it into Eaton. Eaton, nice feed inside. Lexi Rucker with the layup. Then the Pirates back ahead 5-4. Ironton working quick. Drops it back off. Evan Williams, she'll set it up. Getting the screen. And she'll use the one from Carpenter. And that horn set. Williams going in. Shot up. No good. Foul called. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be on number 5, Madison Whitaker, her first. Ironton coming with a 4-low look out of the inbound, lobbing it into Tegan Carpenter. Trying to free up Williams with it now. Williams driving, spinning, up for the layup. No good. Rebound, Macy Eaton. Going back the other way with it is Whitaker with numbers. Swing over. Rucker going baseline, short on the shot. Gets her own rebound. Fighting for it. And we got a jump ball. Tiger possession arrow. So they take over. Tegan Carpenter will inbound. Evan Williams will be the one to bring it down. Guard-dominated team so far, or guard-dominated game so far by Ironton. Not really any post looks for them so far. With it is Carpenter, and she's going to stutter her feet as she tries to ball fake there. It'll be a travel. Wheelersburg takes over. 3:30 gone now. Whitaker will bring it up. 5-4. Wheelersburg leads. Madison Whitaker swings back over to Elena Keeney. Back to the other side to Whitaker. Ironton sticking with the 2-3 zone. Driving baseline is McKenna Walker. Up for the layup. McKenna Walker drops it in. Wheelersburg back ahead by 7. Evan Williams bringing it down. Now she'll pull it back out. Looking for a way to get by. Now drops it into Cecil. Gives it over to Kirsten Williams. She had a great game last time out. See if she can keep it up. Carpenter lets it fly from downtown. Hits off the side of the backboard, but rebound by Evan Williams. Nice defense here by Walker. Great move by Evan Williams. Up for the layup and one. Evan Williams with a great move, and she scored every point so far for the Tigers. Let's take a look at that. Just goes into her, gets the body foul, lays it up and in. Great move by Evan Williams. She's had a great game so far. 3 of 4 to start the game, 6 points. Make it 7 with the high arcing free throw. 7-7. Feeding over to Keeney, back to Whitaker. Keeney will be the one to bring it across, finds Eaton. Eaton skip pass over to Walker. Thought about the 3. Now pulls it out, gives it to Keeney. Guarded by Isabel Morgan. Entry in. Gives it into the post to Eaton. Eaton trying to work out now. Nice backdoor cut. Finds McKenna Walker, missing the layup. Kirsten Williams grabs the board. Evan Williams back the other way. Guarded by Walker. Williams with a nice head fake. Gets in. Layup up. No good. Offensive rebound by Cecil. Kicking it out to Tegan Carpenter. Now Evan Williams takes up top. And they'll set up in what they want. 2:53. I'd have to say Ironton has controlled the pace of the game so far.
Yeah, they're really good so far at, keeping control of this ball, not really trying to force anything and, just keep the ball moving.
Kirsten Williams running off screens. Does a nice job to get open. Williams lets it go from 3. Can't get that one to go. Offensive board again by Tegan Carpenter. Now throwing it away. McKenna Walker gets out ahead. Layup up. Good. McKenna Walker with the left hand. And Wheelersburg up 9-7. Coming the other way with it is Evan Williams. Now gives it over to Tegan Carpenter. Kirsten Williams with it up top. Back over to Evan Williams. Williams running off the screen. Pulling it back out. She lets it go from 3. Continuing her hot start. Puts it in from downtown, and Ironton leads 10-9. All 10 points coming from Evan Williams to start this game. Out top, Whitaker with swinging over to Keeney. She's been quiet so far, not really been able to get a lot of good looks here. Up top with it, McKenna Walker gives it back Whitaker. She lets it go from 3. Can't get it to go. Tegan Carpenter grabs the board. She'll give it over to Evan Williams, and now she's trying to run with Eaton back behind. Williams gives it over. Now with it is Isabel Morgan. Morgan pulling it out to the other side. Kirsten Williams with. Finds Tegan Carpenter. Carpenter up top. Isabel Morgan lets it go from 3. Side of the rim, no good. And Eaton will let it trickle out of bounds. And now, in what feels like the first dead ball of the game, Wheelersburg will sub here. Maddie Whitaker will get a break. Been saying Williams so much, I'm just used to it at this point. Whitaker will get a break, and Kira Kennard will check in here for the first time. Giving it to the other side is Walker. She takes it back up top now, trying to get them out of position. There's no one down inside the paint. They're able to draw Williams out. Nice job by Walker to retain. Going in, layup up. Good! On the contest, McKenna Walker attacking inside. Evan Williams back the other way. Nice hesitation move. Up and one! Evan Williams has 12 to start this game. All 12 of the Tiger points. What a start it's been for her. She's only missed 1 shot.
On fire so far.
1 for 1 so far. Second one of the night is good. She has all 13 of the Tiger points. Swinging it to the other side now. Walker bringing it up. Tegan Carpenter guarding that left side, entry into Rucker, kick out corner, Macy Eaton. Now finds Walker. Walker fakes one way. Now finds Kira Kennard on the right wing, trying to drive by. Gives it to Rucker, mid-range. Yes! Lexi Rucker from the free throw line puts it in. 13 all here. Evan Williams bringing it down. Guarded by Kira Kennard. Kira Kennard playing with that right shoe untied. Can't see it that well on screen. She's playing some pretty good defense even with it. They double Williams up top.
Risky games.
Morgan trying to beat the buzzer. No good. Can't get it to go, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 13 all. Your score. We'll take a break. Wheelersburg trying to fend off the Tigers here early. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and there's been one story so far tonight. It's been Evan Williams. She's played out of her mind. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 5 of 6 shooting, a three-pointer, and 2 three-point plays to go along with it the old-fashioned way. Wheelersburg has just had 0 answer for her. On the other side, McKenna Walker has been leading the way for Wheelersburg thus far. She has 6 points, a rebound to go along with it. She's only missed 2 shots so far, but this 2-3 zone has slowed down Wheelersburg to say the least on the offensive end. They've just not been able to get open, and Ironton is packing the paint, forcing Wheelersburg to shoot. Last time last time these two teams played, Wheelersburg forced Ironton to shoot, and they just couldn't knock down the shots to stick with Wheelersburg. So they're going to have to maybe go back to that. Whitaker with it out top, guarded by Isabel Morgan. Now with it is Walker. They got numbers here as Williams jumped the pass, and it's thrown away by Rucker. And Ironton will take over. Evan Williams brings it back the other way. Isabel Morgan with it. Now going up top, and Kira Kennard is going to be off-ball guarding Evan Williams, following her wherever she goes. Kirsten Williams with it, guarded by Whitaker. Outside, Isabel Morgan letting it go from 3. No good. Keeney with the board, and Wheelersburg's got to work quick. Not let Ironton get set up in this 2-3. Keeney, transition 3. Bang! Elena Keeney from downtown puts it in, and the Pirates back up by 3. Evan Williams, now they double up top. Williams will give it over to Isabel Morgan. Morgan finds Tegan Carpenter. Carpenter with, guarded by Walker. They're finally able to get Williams free, and she'll go out. Now they're going to double into the corner. Kirsten Williams with, throwing it in for Cecil. Now getting it over. Walker with a great play, takes it away. Running in transition. Walker up, layup, and what? McKenna Walker putting it in, and she has a chance to complete 3 points the old-fashioned way. Great steal up top by Walker with a great finish as well.
Yeah, just steal, just running straight through him, really. Just, like giving too much space to just grab the ball.
Lexi Rucker will get a break here. Zany Carell will check in. Walker completes the 3-point play, and now Macy Eaton checks in. She'll give Elena Keeney a break. And now this will force Ironton to have Tegan Carpenter bring up the ball now with Kira Kennard face guarding Evan Williams. They've been able to keep her off the ball so far. Now they get a feed into her at the high post. Williams over to Cecil, lets it go. Backboard no good. Rebound by Carell. Carell brings it the other way. Fakes inside. Now they give it to Kira Kennard. Back out. Eaton wanting to go to Whitaker. She sets the screen. Whitaker from downtown in and out. And Isabel Morgan gets the rebound. Seemed like Eaton was waving that down forever. Williams going in, nice play to force the pickup. Out to the corner, Kirsten Williams. She can shoot it, and she knocks it down. Pulls it back within 3. Ironton has been hot to start this game from the field. It's been hard for Wheelersburg to stop them. Giving it over. Burrell gives it to Whitaker. Whitaker out top, finds McKenna Walker, wide open drive, and she misses the layup, can't get it to go. Coming back the other way, Evan Williams finds Isabel Morgan in the corner. Morgan going in, layup up, high, no good. It goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Ironton. Kira Kennard will check out. Alana Keeney back in. I think I could read Kennard's lip as she comes out, and she says, "I got 3, good luck." So Williams, she's played one of those games where it's just been kind of like, hey, good luck, Gardner. Down low, it's going to be tipped out of bounds, stays with Wheelersburg. Kenna Walker will get a break for the first time in this game. She's been leading scorer. She's got 9, 4, 6 from the field with a free throw.
Amazing game for her so far, defensively and offensively.
She's got a couple steals as well. Morgan lets it go from 3, still can't get it to go. Rebound by Lexi Rucker. Bringing it back the other way. Keeney with it, guarded by Williams. We give it resetting to Correll. Correll driving in, kick out. Maddie Whitaker lets it go, no good. Backside, Lexi Rucker with the rebound, no good. Now Evan Williams, and they have numbers. Morgan going in, drops it off. Carpenter blocked. Oh, and they get her for the foul. Let's take a look at that. Keeney was stuck in the 2-on-1, was just trying to make a decision here. Correll went to get the backside, tried to get the block. Deacon Carpenter had quite a hard fall after that, got up pretty easily, so she'll go to the line and shoot. No points so far for Carpenter. She gets her first one from the line on that one. Kenna Walker back in the game. Maddie Whitaker will take a break. Ever since she made that first three-pointer of the game, she's 1 of 3 so far, so she's not been able to get it to go. Second one up, and it's good. Carpenter brings it back within 1. 1-2-2 press now by the Tigers, giving it over. Rucker with it, gives it back to Correll. Correll, nice hesitation move, getting in, trying to find the kick out, finds Keeney, back in the corner. Correll thought about the 3. Now working out to Keeney, entry into Eaton, back out. Correll in the corner, lets it go. Bang! Annie Correll puts it in. 22-18, Wheelersburg leads. Carpenter driving in, looking for Williams. Nice steal. McKenna Walker knocked it away. Eaton controlled it. Walker back the other way. Kick back to Eaton. Now Keeney with, finds it. Nice ball movement here by Wheelersburg. Walker, and 1! McKenna Walker finishing through the contact, and she'll go for 3 points the old-fashioned way. What a finish by McKenna Walker.
Just muscling straight through them, you know, just not letting them stop them. And so far, she's on track to have such an amazing game.
Yeah, she had 20 the last time these two teams met. She's got over half of that so far with 11. Oh, could have had 12, but she can't knock down the free throw. Evan Williams back the other way. 24-18, Wheelersburg leads. Williams, straight line drive, layup up and good. Evan Williams continuing whenever she gets the chance to just shred the Pirate defense. Correll driving in, fakes the back door. Oh, had Keeney open for 3, didn't give it to her. Correll with it, finds Walker up top. Back over Correll, nice head fake by Correll, layup up and good. Annie Correll for 2. Wheelersburg back up by 6. Evan Williams bringing it down. Pirates will double her right when she crosses half court. Ironton needs a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll look at some highlights while we got it. 3:31. Let's take a look here. Caleb, what'd you see here? Nice head fake by Correll.
Yeah, she just that move alone, you know, just kind of slung the defender off of her. Gave her that time to just, you know, run around her pretty much and get open.
Correll's a really shifty dribbler. She does a good job with these head fakes to get by. Here's that first 3 by Maddie Whitaker. The Pirate offense has been potent so far today. It's been led by McKenna Walker. She's got 11. of the Wheelersburg 24. It's been awesome to watch her play so far. 11 points, 2 rebounds, only a foul so far, so you got to be careful not to pick up that second before the half ends. So,
Yeah.
for Wheelersburg, it's all about just stopping Evan Williams. I mean, Kirsten Williams, she can knock down the outside shot when she gets open. But Evan Williams has been the scorer for them so far. Carpenter trying to get the inbound. Nice job, Maddie Whitaker, cutting off the pass. Carell coming quick the other way. There's that shifty move she does. Entry to Eaton. Layup up and good. Macy Eaton for 2. And Wheelersburg is really starting to get in a rhythm. Evan Williams back the other way. Finds Kirsten Williams. Off the screen, fakes the 3. Now Carpenter to Isabel Morgan. Morgan, step back 3. No good. Nice job. Evan Williams will force that rebound. Cecil comes away with it. And they force the turnover. McKenna Walker, another steal. Back the other way. Walker feed to Carell. Carell smartly pulls it out. Gives it. Maddie Whitaker. Keeney with it now. Looking. Keeney lets it go. No good. Rebound by Kirsten Williams. She had the shot, just couldn't finish it. Evan Williams back the other way. Crossover. Williams up. Layup. No good. The way she's been playing, you expect to miss. She kind of got twisted. Had to go up with that right hand. Trail 3, didn't take it. Annie Carell now with it. Long 2 from McKenna Walker, no good. Williams can't get the board. Pass back out, shot up by Whitaker, can't get it to go, and it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one too. 2:20 left in the second quarter. Wheelersburg leads 28-20. They need to keep this up if they want to be able to take a big lead into the locker room. We'll be right back here on Burg Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for the wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back here, Wheelersburg High School. Can't ask much more from the Wheelersburg offense. Only 2 turnovers, shooting 54%, 37 from 3. I guess the only thing you could ask for is better one-on-one defense against Evan Williams.
Maybe even 2-on-1, honestly.
Yeah, at this point, that's what the Wheelersburg's been trying to do. And when they've not gotten the 2-on-1 set, it's been tough for them to do just about anything. So,
yeah, only missing 2 shots so far. Amazing game.
Ironton sticking with the 2-3 zone. I mean, Wheelersburg has done pretty well to find their shots in it, but it's held Elena Keeney only to 2 shots, so throwing it out. Kennard will catch with it now. Looking, she'll give it to Keeney up top. Keeney will reset it. Giving it to Maddie Whitaker. Walker with it, back to Whitaker. Continuing to reverse the ball. Rucker, Keeney with it. Entry into Rucker. Continuing with great ball movement. 2 minute as we reach the 2-minute mark. Hired to run a 3-guard front. 1 down in the post. Nice entry. Kennard with it. Back to Keeney. Keeney getting into that area, painted area. Back out. Whitaker lets it go. No good. Rebound by Tegan Carpenter. Carpenter bringing it down. Guarded by Maddie Whitaker. Finds Isabel Morgan. Morgan comes off the screen. Long 2. Misses everything. Goes out of bounds. Williams tries to save it. Looks like she could have had a chance at it, but she stepped on the line as she went for it. Great effort, though, by Williams. Evan Williams, number 3, 5'6" junior, so she'll be back for next season. It's definitely expected that this junior class looks pretty good for Ironton. So, only senior on the team so far hasn't played tonight for them. On the right side, Keeney gives it to Rucker. Baseline layup up and good. And Wheelersburg into the double-digit lead now, 30-20. 58 seconds left. Kennard continuing to face guard Williams. Giving it over. Morgan with it. Still has not gotten anything to go for her. Kirsten Williams lets it go from 3. No good. Rebound, Lexi Rucker. Back the other way. Throwing it ahead to Walker. Walker with it. Driving baseline. Up. She draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Ironton's been taking Elena Keeney away so far tonight. And McKenna Walker's been the one to step up in her place. 11 points here in this first half. Lewisburg 50% shooting. McKenna Walker, here's that stat line. 11 points, 2 assists, 3 steals. She's played a tremendous game so far. So she'll shoot 2 here on the shooting foul. First one up, no good. She's 1 of 3 from the line so far. Maddie Whitaker will get a breather. Macy Eaton back in the game. Second one up by Walker, up and good. Nard continuing to face guard Williams. Back the other way with it is Carpenter. She gives it Kirsten Williams, driving baseline up top. Carpenter lets it go from downtown. Bang! Tegan Carpenter from downtown will cut it to 8. That is the first 3, or that is the third 3 of the contest for the Tigers. Keeney with, throws it into Rucker. Rucker lets it go, and she'll be fouled, and now she'll shoot 2. Jump shot shooting foul. So Lexi Rucker will go to the line. She's got 6 points, 4 rebounds. She's had a good game so far. A lot of her shots coming from within the painted area. Had that one free throw line jumper that she made. First one up, no good. Can't get that one to go. Elena Keeney will get a break. Maddie Whitaker will check back in. Shot up by Rucker, no good. Tegan Carpenter with the rebound. Ironton has 12 seconds here. Kirsten Williams is going to have to be the one to create. 6 seconds. They give it to Tegan Carpenter. Carpenter gives it. Morgan way downtown. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. 31-23. Your score at the break. We'll be right back here on Burg Sports Network. Highlights and stats after this.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for the wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Hi, I'm Beanie Wells. Whatever the sport, wherever it's played, There's one thing that student athletes, coaches, and fans can all share: sportsmanship. The Ohio High School Athletic Association Respect the Game campaign reminds us that school sports are so much more than wins and losses. On behalf of the OHSAA, let's all do our part to make school sports a fun, positive, and rewarding experience that student athletes will remember for a lifetime. Every game, every time, let's all respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard. I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to throw on my uniform after school.
Who do I play high school softball for? I play for my mom and dad who've never missed a game.
Whether they're playing for their teammates, their classmates, or their community, high school student athletes in Ohio learn important lessons they'll use for the rest of their lives, like respect for the rules and the value of hard work and sacrifice. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome to Wheelersburg High School, where we have established a standard of excellence for our students and staff. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, Wheelersburg finds a way to set ourselves apart.
What makes us different is the commitment to excellence and the high standards that we set for our students and for our student athletes as well.
The Wheelersburg community is absolutely amazing. The support, every sport, everybody's always out there cheering you on, wanting the best for you and everything that you do, and that's huge.
Wheelersburg High School, where excellence is the expectation.
Welcome back to Wheelersburg High School. We get back here with some team stats to start it off. Wheelersburg shooting a hot 13 of 25 to start this game. 3 of 10 from 3. Only 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Otherwise, Ironton 8 of 24, 3 of 12, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Rebounds 15 to 12 in favor of the Tigers. 6 turnovers for the Tigers, 2 for Wheelersburg, 5 steals from the Pirates, 4 fouls apiece. And that does it for our team stats, but it's been the individual battle that's been quite interesting so far. Wheelersburg's had more balanced scoring outside of the individual, but it's been only 1 for Ironton as they come out of the locker room. They get ready to go. So we get some highlights here. Evan Williams has had a great game for Ironton so far. 15 points. She's played great. And here's a look at that first one of the layups she had. Crossover move, hop step in, layup up and good. Wheelersburg's had no answer for her here early. McKenna Walker had a great steal here. And this is how she got a lot of her points. Went up, had some great finishes inside. There's another look. Evan Williams just been unstoppable for them so far. Nice hesitation move, layup up, and one. But Wheelersburg's done a good job answering. Nice ball movement here into the tough finish by McKenna Walker, continuing to have a great game.
Yeah, so far that's been, the main thing you've seen from her is just muscling through their entire team.
Here's the two-pointer from Macy Eaton that she had. She's 1 of 2 for this game, and that gives us where we are now. Wheelersburg getting back in action here, 31-23. Individual battle, like we've been saying. Leading scorer for the Tigers, 15 points, 6 for 8 from the field, 1 for 1 for 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Evan Williams had a great game this year, warming up there on the right side of your screen, walking towards the painted area. She's played unbelievable so far. Wheelersburg's got to come out with a defensive scheme to be able to stop her. Otherwise, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Tegan Carpenter with a three-pointer and a couple of free throws, 5 points on the game. Kirsten Williams has a three-pointer, and that's the rest of the scoring for Ironton. I mean, Cecil Chastity's only taken 2 points. Isabel Morgan, she's taken quite a few, not been able to get any of them to go so far for her. Wheelersburg outside of McKenna Walker has 12 points, 2 assists, 3 steals. Lexi Rucker has 6 points. Andy Carell has 5. Madison Whitaker has 3. Elena Keeney has 3. And Macy Eaton has 2. That's the individual scoring so far. So we're a minute and change out from the start of the second half. Caleb, what do you think the defensive scheme has to be for Wheelersburg coming into the second half, and what they have to do to have success for the rest of this game?
Williams. That's all I can say, really. We have to, have to get Williams under control here. Her scoring 15 points on us already within the first half. Just being able to shut that down is really the main concern here. That's really the main thing they have to focus on, is just, keeping Williams under control. And, we've seen them start to do that a little bit better as the game has progressed. But, yeah, that's the main thing we have to do here.
We've got to be able to stop Williams. We've got to be able to force someone else to hurt us for Ironton. We can't just let them continue to burn us with just one player attacking the rim like they are.
Yeah, it's okay if, a whole team burns us, but we can't let one person do it.
I guess you caught me slipping there. But
someone will hurt us at some point.
Yeah. If we let them, someone will hurt us at some point, but we have to come out with adjustments to what they did in the first half. So it'll be interesting. Wheelersburg's going to come out with their starting 5. Ironton, I expect, will come out with their starting 5. It's going to be exciting as we get ready to get back into it real quick. I don't have a score from it, but as far as who Wheelersburg could be playing, they'll be playing the winner of 9-seeded Colgrove and 8-seeded North Adams. As soon as I get a score from that, I'll update to who we could be seeing. Inbounding is, I think that is Williams, if I'm not mistaken. No, that is Morgan. She'll give it over to Carpenter. Carpenter guarded by Rucker. Walker is the one now face guarding Evan Williams, not letting her do anything. Ironton will throw it away, and they'll say it'll stay with Ironton. Ironton keeps it, and they'll throw it in from the deep corner. It'll be Isabel Morgan to inbound. Morgan throwing it in. Keeney takes it right away from the inbound, working in the fast break. Elena Keeney lays it off. Eaton lets it go now. No good from Elena Keeney. Rebound down low. Shot up by Maddie Whitaker, and she puts it in on the second effort.
I was going to make a joke there, but I think it's a little too soon after what happened yesterday.
Shot up. Oh, man, don't even. Goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Ironton.
Well, I was just told to go through with the joke, so I was going to say Keeney was like a wide receiver there, just like Cooper Kupp.
Man.
I had to do it, Gavin. The opportunity was just golden.
Morgan lets it go from 3. She can't get it to go. Rebound by Maddie Whitaker. Back the other way. Whitaker with an open lane. Now gives Keeney going up. Layup up. Good. Keeney for 2. And the other way now. Evan Williams going in. Shot up. No good. And we're going to get a jump ball. Goes the way of the Pirates. So it'll be Wheelersburg who takes it over. Keeney to inbound. Over to the other side now, switching to Rucker. Rucker bringing it down, guarded by Evan Williams. Now they're doubling the ball handler, throwing it into the corner. Attacking the baseline is McKenna Walker for 2. And Wheelersburg is really starting to blow this game open. Ironton needs a timeout. They'll take a 30-second timeout. What a run here by Wheelersburg out of the locker room.
Yeah, so far, you know, we've seen McKenna Walker just being able to have this wide open shot that, you know, she's had multiple times. And that's definitely an issue for Ironton, you know, something to fix up on, you know, going into after this timeout is, you know, just trying to disable this open shot that she is consistently getting.
Yep. So I just got it. It will be the winner of Cole Grove and North Adams, who the winner of this game will play. I'm trying to find something here as far as what is going on elsewhere. Looks like now inbounding it is now into Evan Williams. Evan Williams with it on the perimeter. McKenna Walker's the one guarding. Screen set. Macy Eaton, nice job to guard out there. They give it back to Williams. McKenna Walker on her. Williams, nice hesitation move, spinning, going in. Williams will throw it away, and it goes out of bounds. Wheelersburg takes over. Whitaker with it. She'll give it back to Keeney up top. Tegan Carpenter guarding. Throws it over to Whitaker in the short corner. She'll pull it back out. With it now is Walker. Keeney throws it into Eaton, looking for the back door. Scramble for the ball. Rucker is able to corral. She's doubled in the corner, trying to escape. Wheelersburg calls a timeout, and it'll be a full timeout. We'll take 1-2. 5:48 left here in the third. We'll be right back here on Burg Sports Network. Welcome back, as I just got a score update now from Unger Scoreboard on Twitter, unofficial. Cole Grove leading at halftime, 18-17 over North Adams. So close game over there.
I like that name, Unger.
Unger Scoreboard. Keep my eye on it and see where we end up on this night. It's turned over by Wheelersburg, going back the other way. Ironton. Driving in, shot up, blocked by Elena Keeney, not letting Isabel Morgan get any space. Whitaker back the other way, gives it to Eaton up top. Whitaker with, she'll pull it back out. Wheelersburg leading by 16 over Ironton. Swinging over, ball fake by Walker, gives it out to Elena Keeney. Entry in, Whitaker lets it go from 3, back iron, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Evan Williams, the one to come away with it. Carpenter running quick in transition, hesitation move. Looking for the outlet, gives it to Evan Williams. 4:54 left, Williams will pull it out. With it, swinging to the other side, Tegan Carpenter fakes the three, now driving in, looking, Eaton takes it away and throws it over to Maddie Whitaker. Whitaker into the corner, Keeney lets it go, can't get it to go from three. Rebound by Lexi Rucker. With it now is Walker, gives it to Keeney, Walker back with it up top. Whitaker has it up top, back to Whitaker. Lexi Rucker driving baseline, too easy, lays it up and in, back by 18. Back down the other way with it is Evan Williams. Carpenter driving, going in, wraparound pass, gives it into Cecil. Walker trying to get the steal on the floor. And we get the jump ball call, possession arrow to the Tigers. See here that Evan. I got it. Substitution here, number one. Number one checking in for Ironton. That is Peyton Deere, the freshman. One of the freshmen here in the playoff game is Ironton. It's going to go off Deere. Actually, no. Yeah, off Deere, Wheelersburg ball. And a little bit of confusion. Keeney shrugging as she's coming back out of bounds. She just walked down like it was Burg's ball. I mean, just act like you know what you're doing, and sometimes you'll get away with it.
Hey, tell yourself a lie long enough.
Yeah.
Others will believe it.
Going in, layup up and good. Chastity Cecil with her first points of the game. Over with it. McKenna Walker driving in, kick out. Maddie Whitaker fakes the three. Now gives it over. Keeney stepping into the lane, over the front of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back up with it, Keeney. Can't get it the second effort to go. And she throws her hands up in disgust after that one. Just can't get anything to go. Williams in transition, takes it away from her. Walker running with it, stopping, turns it around. Whitaker takes it, and she'll pull it back around, gives it to Keeney. Guarded by Tegan Carpenter. Deere getting in, able to affect the pass. Whitaker open in the corner. No good. Offensive rebound by Keeney. Can't hold on to the ball on the floor. Jump ball stays with Wheelersburg. Take a look there. Keeney is number 12, Kirsten Williams, who knocked it out. On the baseline, inbounding, finds Lexi Rucker. She'll pull it out. Gives it to Keeney now. Back over to Maddie Whitaker. Driving in, entry in. Keeney lets it go from three. Can't get the friendly roll. And rebound with it is Tegan Carpenter. Working to the other side now. Driving in, Williams lays it off. Cecil can't finish the layup. Tip out. Cecil gets the rebound. Williams from way downtown. High arcing shot. Can't get it to go. Cecil another rebound. Carpenter now from three. She can't get it to go. Macy Eaton aggressively goes up for the rebound. Keeney with it in transition. Back out to her. Keeney. Whitaker from downtown. Can't get it to go. Both teams are just starting to put up a lot of threes here. Neither one really getting it to go. Pull up three in transition by Williams, and Wheelersburg wants a timeout. And it'll be a full timeout. We'll take 1-2. 2:01 left in the third quarter. 39-25, your score. We'll be right back here on Burg.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for the wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Hey, Tom told me to go through with it.
Welcome back here, Wheelersburg High School. 39-25, your score with 2:02 left. Wheelersburg, they've been on a scoring drought as of late. It's not gotten much to go so far here late in the third quarter. They came out of the locker room hot. 8 quick points, built a huge lead, up 16. Now they're only up 14. Ironton hasn't been able to get much to go either.
Yeah, really a slow third quarter there. 10 points total scored by both teams.
Back in the game, Ironton with a new member on the floor, number 5, Mary Lackey into the game. Tallest player on the team, I'm pretty sure, standing at 5'10". Tied with Sarah Bowen and Kagan Henderson to be the tallest on the team. Throwing it ahead is Walker, gives it to Lexi Rucker. Rucker's going to get tied up, trying to escape, and she's able to. Now Carpenter tips it out of bounds. Stays with Wheelersburg. Isabel Morgan checking back in the game for Mary Lackey. Wheelersburg ball. Kira Kennard into inbound. Throws it back out to Walker. Back to Kennard. Kennard throwing it in. Rucker, mid-range. Yes! Lexi Rucker, 4-2. With it is Carpenter. Transition 3. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. No. Keeney saves it. She'll bring it down. Keeney, full court pass through the hands of Eaton, but she controls. Now Keeney out top. Lets it go. No good. High pointing the rebound, Macy Eaton. It's on the floor. Keeney gets the rebound going in. Layoff to Macy Eaton. Morgan is able to get the steal. And Morgan will throw it away, but Deere is able to control. Continuing with it. Deere throws it to the corner. Isabel Morgan with it. Gives it to Tegan Carpenter. Tegan Carpenter with Evan Williams, a quiet second half, scoring 15 in the first. She's not shot it well. She just hasn't gotten the ball here in the second half. Isabel Morgan lets it go from 3. No good. And it'll trickle out of bounds. Checking into the game, Maddie Whitaker and Andy Carell. They'll give Rucker and Keeney a break. Keeney having a tough game so far. She's 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 8. Probably, as far as this season, probably one of her worst performances so far. Just not feeling it from downtown so far tonight. Eaton trying to escape, finds Kennard. Back out to Carell now. Into the corner, Maddie Whitaker will outlet it back, and Walker will pull it out. They'll hold for 1. Whitaker with, gives it to Walker. Walker back to Whitaker. Walker continuing to just do that one-on-one. 6 seconds now. Walker's having to work. Going into the lane, shot up, backboard, no good. And it goes out of bounds. 0.6 seconds left. Ironton will take over. They'll just have to take a full court heave here as soon as they inbound it. They're going to get it in, and Williams will take it. And that'll do it for third quarter. 41-25 your score. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on Burg Sports Network with fourth quarter action.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Hi, I'm Beanie Wells. Whatever the sport, wherever it's played, there's one thing that student athletes, coaches, and fans can all share: sportsmanship. The Ohio High School Athletic Association Respect the Game campaign reminds us that school sports are so much more than wins and losses. On behalf of the OHSAA, let's all do our part to make school sports a fun, positive, and rewarding experience that student athletes will remember for a lifetime. Every game, every time, let's all respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back, Wheelersburg High School. Ironton kept it close in the first half, but Wheelersburg has blown this game open, up by 16 here in the third quarter. Evan Williams will take it. She's been quiet here in the second half. McKenna Walker had a She's had a big game so far, 14 points. Isabel Morgan shot up, waddles around, and goes in. Her first basket of the contest. She's got 2. Giving it over. Now with it is Annie Correll throwing it in. McKenna Walker down the lane, lays it up, and then she's got 16. And it's going to be a travel on Tegan Carpenter. Wheelersburg sticks with it. They can continue to expand on this lead. Now they're up to 16. I had to miscounted. Or no, both teams have scored 2 points. My bad.
Come on, Gavin. Simple
Back
math.
to simple. I'm not very good at simple math.
Neither am I, so it's okay.
With it up top is Correll. Gives it over to Whitaker. Continuing to just reverse the ball. Whitaker with it. Gives it to Walker. Walker over. Now with it is Eaton. Eaton trying to escape. Switches to the other side. Whitaker with. Couldn't really get her feet set on the catch. Entry in. Whitaker with it. Trying to find someone. Kick out. Walker lets it go from 3. No good. Walker is in desperate need of a much-needed make from downtown. Going in with it now is Deere. She'll kick it out to Evan Williams. Williams in and out dribble, now guarded by Kier Kennard. Gives it over to Tegan Carpenter. Isabel Morgan with it, driving in. Morgan up for the layup. She'll be fouled and head to the line, shoot 2. That one's going to be on Annie Correll. So Isabel Morgan will go to the line and shoot 2. It's only its 2 points so far tonight. Got a rebound as well. First one up and good from Morgan, up to 3 now in the contest. Isabel Morgan, a junior on this Tiger team. Second one up and it's good. Member of this junior class that features Evan Williams, Kirsten Williams, and Tegan Carpenter. Gives it over to Annie Correll. Throws it over to McKenna Walker. Walker driving with the left hand, now trying to escape. And Wheelersburg will call the timeout. It'll be a full timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Had a little bit of a premature announcement from the PA, so we'll stay here on the 32nd. So far, Wheelersburg, they've done what they've needed to, and that's the way that Coach Spradlin has talked this year. They've just found ways to win so far this season, and this is one of those examples. Lana Keeney hasn't shot the ball great. Kenna Walker's played well in the painted area, but not gotten much to go from the perimeter, which you'll have that point. Madison Whitaker even has not shot it great from downtown. They're shooting 3 of 18 as a team from 3. You'll have nights like that where it's just not really falling from outside, but they've done everything they've needed to put themselves into position to win, even with those mistakes.
Yeah, and the big thing I've seen is they're controlling Williams.
Yeah.
Finally.
And they're limiting turnovers as well. Ironton has only scored 12 points here in the second half. Much better on the defensive end. Not allowing second shot opportunities as well. Needing to escape. Keeney with it. Gives it to Eaton. Eaton switching. Whitaker lets it go from 3. No good. And Eaton will save it. Keeps control of it. Walker inside. Off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound by Evan Williams. Back the other way. Kirsten Williams throws it ahead. Tegan Carpenter trying to go up, and she'll be fouled, and she'll go to the line. Shoot 2. It's Macy Eaton's first foul of the contest. So Carpenter, she's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Got a lot of rebounds in this game. Misses the first one. So she'll shoot the second. She's, I think now, 2-3 from this game from the free throw line. Second one up by Carpenter, up and good. She's got 6 points. They'll give her a break. Number 10, Chastity Cecil will check back in. They inbound it here to Madison Whitaker. Keeney with it, finds Eaton, and Eaton will throw it away, taking away Kirsten Williams, and McKenna Walker steals it right back. Baseline drive, reverse layup, fancy finish by McKenna Walker. Evan Williams bringing it down, guarded by McKenna Walker. Trying to slip it. Walker playing some good defense over there. Driving in, going in, shot up, no good by Morgan. Rebound by Cecil, up no good. Rebound now by Macy Eaton, trying to escape. They're going to call a foul down low. That foul's going to be on Isabel Morgan. I believe that's her first, maybe her second. Or no. Maybe it's on the other. Might be on Laney Morgan. No, it's on. It is on Isabel Morgan. Switch to the other side. With it now. Keeney gets it on the perimeter. Switch to the corner to Lexi Rucker. Rucker looking for Whitaker or Walker. It's just kind of a lazily thrown pass, and it gets picked off in the passing lane. Coach Bradley just kind of echoed what I said there. It's just a lazy pass. Inbound into Isabel Morgan. Deere will take it up top. Hands it off to Evan Williams now. Guarded by McKenna Walker. Cross over to the left hand. Williams spinning. Loses the ball for foot, and now Keeney running in transition. Keeney going into the paint, spinning. Has the wherewithal to pull it out. Nice feed in. Macy Eaton lays it up for two. Assist from Keeney. Back the other way with it. Evan Williams gives it over to Deere. Deere looking on the back door and now gives it over to Kirsten Williams. Williams driving in. Kick out to Evan Williams. She's only taken 2 threes tonight. Here's this third attempt from way downtown. Can't get it to go. Whitaker grabs the rebound. Bringing it down. 47-30 is your score. Entry in, now finding Keeney, cutting across the lane, trying to go up, forcing the jump ball is Cecil. Possession arrow to the Pirates. Kennard will check in, she'll give Eaton a break. 3:41 left here in the contest. Another update in the third quarter at Colegrove. Colegrove up 29-28 over North Adams. Are they the Devils? I think they're the Devils.
I'm not too sure. Is that from Unger?
Yeah, that's from Unger.
Oh, I love saying that word.
With it, and they're going to have to call the foul up top. It's going to be on number 3, Evan Williams. Kind of like saying hunger, you know? It's a good word.
It's funner than hunger, though.
Funner?
More fun. My bad. Sorry.
Mr. Pastor would be quite upset with you.
I know.
With it up top is Whitaker. She finds now Kira Kennard. Now trying to escape. Kennard stepping through the double, finds it. Now cutting back door. Maddie Whitaker lays it up and in. Up by 19. Whitaker with a nice layup.
Really good pass there, too.
Going in, Isabel Morgan, floater up off front of the rim, no good. And Kennard hustling after it, diving on the ball, can't get it. Hustle, scramble, jump ball. And Keegan Carpenter returns. Kirsten Williams will get a break. Got a comment over here from one of the coaches asking Elena if she's all right, because she actually went down on the floor for one.
Yeah, usually, doesn't dive too much, kind of plays it a little safer when it comes to that, but
yeah,
really hungry for the ball, I guess.
Morgan with it, finds Evan Williams, driving in. Williams up for the layup, no good. Not able to keep it going, and an unlucky bounce. Both players hustling for the rebound. But we have a substitution here. Lexi Rucker will get a breather. Macy Eaton back in the game. Looking for the inbound now. Gives it into Cecil, guarded by Macy Eaton. Cecil spinning, trying to get an opening, can't. And timeout Ironton. And they'll take a full timeout. We'll take one too. 2:30 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on Burg Sports Network.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance. I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to throw on my uniform after school.
Welcome back here at Burg Sports Network. 49-30, Wheelersburg leads over the Fighting Tigers, and it's been a great job by them to really close it out here in the second half. It's hard to imagine Ironton will be able to get back in the game, but great defense here in the second half has really closed it out.
Yeah, so far, really low scoring from both sides. 12 points overall in the third quarter, and then.
Yeah, Ironton, the only thing they had on Wheelersburg was they out-rebounded them in the first half, but with that rebound, Wheelersburg pulls even of Ironton's rebounding totals, I guess. Keeney with it out top, switching to the other side. And Ironton, for the first time all night, will match up with Wheelersburg man-to-man. Throwing it in, Eaton with it, gives it in, open layup. Elena Keeney lays it up in for the easy deuce. Evan Williams brings it down, handing it off to Deere. Giving it over to Isabel Morgan. Morgan spinning, driving in, layup up, no good. Macy Eaton high points the rebound. Keeney kind of prematurely threw that pass, had to signal to Whitaker that it was coming. And Wheelersburg calls a timeout. I don't know. It'll be a full timeout. Coach Spradlin's kind of have that dynamic with officials asking for timeouts. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on Burg Sports Network. 1:30 left in the game. 51-30, Wheelersburg leads.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for the wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back here, Wheelersburg High School leading over Ironton 51-30 here in the playoffs. It's been a great performance by these girls. Play with a lot of grit. I mean, Kenna Walker's been the lead scorer, 18 points. Another player in double digits, Lexi Rucker, has 10 points, 6 rebounds. Some new faces on the floor. Isabella Hamilton, Lindsay Heimbach, Micah Jones in the game for the first time. Elena Keeney and McKenna Walker will stay out there.
And one thing I would like to point out is Kiera Kennard. It might not show up in the stat sheet, but she has had a really good game at controlling Williams, and cause she's been the main person to defend Williams, and she's kind of been shutting him down.
Yeah, so Wheelersburg getting some new faces in on the floor. They turn it over on the first time and throw it in. It's 2 starters to turn it over. A little bit of miscommunication there. Tegan Carpenter with it, guarded by Isabella Hamilton. Carpenter going in, lays it up and in. Good for 2. 1:16 left now. Walker bringing it down, gives it to Keeney. Looking for a feed, trying to send them away. Now Walker with it. Driving in, McKenna Walker up, easy. Deuce lays it up and in for 2. 53-52. 53-23. Oh, man. 53-32, missed layup by Isabella Hamilton. Now throws it over to Walker. 45 seconds left now. Throwing it in, Micah Jones. She'll be pushed from behind, and it'll be a foul. Took away a wide open layup from her, so. Substitutions here, some new faces as Ironton will do a platoon swap. All but one will come off the floor. One more will go in, and now they'll get all 5 off. And Wheelersburg will as well, as I'd imagine it'll be Tilly and Charles in for, Keeney and Walker, and they'll get their standing O as they come off. Curtain call here for the starters. 41 seconds left now. Heimbach to inbound, gives it in Grace Charles. Now Jocelyn Tilly with it. Driving in, kick out Isabella Hamilton. With it, fakes it one way. Looking for a way to get it away. Hamilton gets her dribbles back. Now gives it to Heimbach, deep on the perimeter. Puts it on the floor now. Backdoor looking for Keeney, or for Tilly, and it goes out of bounds. Goes with Wheelersburg now. Bringing it down now is number 24, Emerson White. She'll throw it into the corner. Taking the three is going to weigh way short. Hamilton with the rebound. She'll bring it down. Looking back. Loses it. Now 5 seconds left. She'll just throw it in. Jones in the post. Throws it over. Tilly to Hamilton. Hamilton after the buzzer will throw it up. No good. That'll be it. 53-32. We'll be right back after this. Highlights and stats and interviews coming up next. You're watching Burg Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for the wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Hi, I'm Beanie Wells. Whatever the sport, wherever it's played, there's one thing that student athletes, coaches, and fans can all share: sportsmanship. The Ohio High School Athletic Association Respect the Game campaign reminds us that school sports are so much more than wins and losses. On behalf of the OHSAA, let's all do our part to make school sports a fun, positive, and rewarding experience that student athletes will remember for a lifetime. Every game, every time, let's all respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Stay good numbers.
Do we have
Welcome back to Wheelersburg High School. 53-23 is your final here. It was a great win here for Wheelersburg. As here are the stats: 24-49, 11 of 45 for Ironton, 3 of 19 from downtown, 3 of 20 for Ironton. 31 rebounds, 28 in favor of Wheelersburg. Wheelersburg only 6 turnovers to Ironton's 12. 9 steals to 1, 7 to 6 are the fouls. Before we get to the highlights, we got Coach Spradlin here sitting down with us. Coach, we talked about it last time. You said you're 1-0 in championships. You won your championship. Now in the playoffs, you start from clean slate. You're 0-0. How do you think they played today?
Honestly, I thought, well, I told him afterwards, don't let someone tell you that we didn't play well. We didn't shoot it quite as well as I would have liked. But, I thought we did a lot of good things, especially handling some pressure because we've been known at times to get in a little bit of a hurry. I thought our kids did a good job handling the ball, getting ball reversals, attacking. We handled some of the traps and stuff there at the end and got some layups finally. But, it's good to see they did a lot of good things. Obviously, I think we gave up maybe 9 in the second half. So, pretty good total if you're only giving up 9 points there.
Yeah, and you had a couple of players that didn't have great shooting nights. Like Whitaker missed a couple of threes that she would normally make. McKenna and Elena both really just weren't feeling it from outside. How do you think they responded to that? Because it seemed like they weren't really frustrated with themselves. They just kind of kept going.
Yeah, we try to remind them, make sure that, you take a deep breath. Like, guys, shots are going to fall. It's one of those things, it's contagious. And a lot of it depends so much on, like, your body language and being prepared. And, occasionally we aren't fully prepared to catch it and shoot. But I thought we had a real good balance there. We finally started getting the ball to the basket a little bit more. I know Lexi had a couple jobs on the baseline. McKenna went by her man a couple times. So, hopefully we're going to shoot the ball better as we move on, as we go to Waverly and districts. But I thought they still responded well and attacked when they could. And they still felt confident shooting them. So, that's a good thing.
Like you said, you guys were 1-0 after winning the SSC. Now they're cutting down the nets here. Now they're 2-0. Going to Waverly, first of all, I'll ask you, it's a 1-point game after 3. I don't know what's going on up there at Cold Grove. Any preference between the two? Or
listen, one of them, North Adams, is a little bit more guard-oriented, and then Cold Grove is going to be a little bit bigger. It's kind of like when we faced, it's either Minford or Ironton. Minford, obviously, a lot of size, can give us some trouble. Ironton gave us some trouble today early because they came out and they made shots and they were very active and they were attacking the basket. So, listen, at this point, we've got to be ready to play whoever it is. And hopefully we guard a little bit more like we did that second half than we did that first half. But just real proud of them. Listen, they are now 21-0 on the season, and they've got an SOC championship, a sectional championship, and Saturday at 1 o'clock we'll be playing for hopefully a chance to go on and play for a district championship, and that's really all you can ask for.
Coach, congratulations! The historic season continues, and we hope it
keeps going. Yes.
Hope it'll go all the way to the first weekend of March.
All right,
so
thank you, man.
Congratulations. So let's hop into some highlights here as we wrap this thing up. 53-32, Wheelersburg defeats the Ironton Tigers. It was really early. The Wheelersburg offense was potent as ever. Maddie Whitaker started the game with a big three-pointer. Was able to continue to do what she always did. Great spot-up shooter. Here's a good look. Lexi Rucker, she finished the game with, I believe, 8 points, or got up to 10, actually. Played really well on that high post. Here's a great ball movement from Wheelersburg, leading to a big three-pointer from Andy Carell. Wheelersburg continued to dominate in the second half, finding Lexi Rucker. They said they joke with how much she likes to go baseline. She has had a great job down there. You see her. Here's this steal by McKenna Walker. A great job getting down the baseline and a great reverse layup to finish it. She would end the game with 20 points. Here's that second look at it. This is probably our play of the game, honestly.
A little behind the back.
Yeah, if Williams would have went a little bit more aggressive, it wouldn't have been totally insane. And here's some of that hustle, that playoff hustle that you get, but it wouldn't have been totally insane to see an AM1 there.
Yeah, and to comment on that last one, Keeney dove.
Yeah. So there's that last bucket there by McKenna Walker. To be honest, trying to stall for time to see if I can get a final from out at Coal Grove. I'm hoping we can, but it's not looking like we are. 53-23 will be your final as they finish cutting down the nets here. It was a fun one. This could possibly be our last stream for the year. We don't know. Friday is as up in the air as it can get. The boys have to win tomorrow night to be able to get to that one. So it's all based on what kind of result we get tomorrow night as the boys take on Adina here on their home floor. Should be an exciting one. The boys have been peaking here late, playing some close games against some quality opponents. So it'll be interesting how they finish it out. They could get 2 home games if they're able to win tomorrow night. So that'll do it here for us. 53-32, your final. Wheelersburg sectional champions, and plenty more, hopefully plenty more to come from this playoff run. I'm Gavin Race.
I'm Caleb Kazee.
Have a great night. We will see you hopefully on Friday night.